you see, this is the Chris Owens Foundation, the organization that I actually started for my son, in honor of my son, you know, and trying to save some lives at the same time, because I come from the life. Sim come from the life as well, and we're trying to get back. You understand? We get back. So that's why we're here on Zoom today. It's Black History Month. I'm gonna be on for the whole Black History Month, Monday, Tuesday. You're gonna see different actors, artists, and actually, I'm gonna play War Retroactive for you.
Okay.
Share my screen. Because I wanted people to meet, you know, some of the actors, and, you know, we're gonna have some young people on too.
I just think all the shootings in the city, the temperature with the police and everything, and, you know, it's just time for us to just spark some type of awareness, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that, like, as opposed to what you're saying back in the days when we was coming up, we always kind of looked out for each other. The community was kind of different. So before you actually did something dumb, you know, you risk losing 25 or 50 years of your life, you had somebody like me or somebody, you know, like Chris, that would actually be like, what are you doing? Like, yo, stop, you know what I mean? Like, we would really be aggressive and kind of helping these youth find a way. I don't see that now. You know, I see a lot of Instagram stuff. I see a lot of people pushing a narrative that's, you know, it's not going to help the culture, you know what I'm saying, as a whole. And what I mean by that is, if you're out here selling something and you know the youth is going to pick up on whatever it is that you're selling, music, movies, whatever, you got to take that platform and you got to kind of walk these kids through it if they're paying attention to your craft. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of artists, they don't do that. You know, it's not like back in the day. So it's kind of, this is the product of what's not being, you know, like what people are not standing for. They're not standing for showing the youth, you know, the right direction to go, or even taking 2 minutes to say, yo, if you make this mistake, you're going to be washed up like forever. So, like, you know, it's just like changing decisions that we got to implant in these youths. And if we can do it by music or movies, you know, I think that's what we should do, you know, and that's my stand on it.
Yeah, that's exactly. I'm glad you said that, you know, because that's the actual tool that I use, film and television, you know, music, you know, I call it mind control at times, you know, because that's what it is. I'm gonna be real with you, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you. This is a real, you know, situation, and I speak on real things. You know, I can't even tell you how many. I ain't even gonna go into it, but my D come on, Biggie come on, give me the loop. Man, when we was out there, we was out there. And I'm real with you. You pop that on, you going in. You probably gonna even go harder. So, you know, I always say people need to be mindful of their mindset, right? But young people, man, they say the brain, you know, the brain ain't really fully developed till I believe, 29? So technically, you know, kids, you know, we got young people that's still, you know, growing mentally. So they making decisions, halfway decisions. So like you said, man, back in the days, there used to be someone that, you know, like, what are you doing to stop you, right? I'm gonna be real with you. I know of OG dudes who literally threw their hands up and said, I'm not messing with none of these young people. I'm keeping it real.
That's a whole other conversation too, because like, this is what I do, right? Every day I get up, I try to do something positive. I don't care what it is. If I help somebody, you know, open a door for somebody, give somebody that's asking for $1 or something like that, I try to do that, because that has an impact on everybody's day, and you might not realize it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might make somebody's day by just, you know, saying hello, you look nice or whatever. So as long as the void is not filled with these youths, nobody not saying nothing, then they're going to keep going, and it can actually trickle back to you or somebody. And like in your case, like your loved one, we lost a loved one dealing with you. You know, we lost a loved one, and it's just, maybe it could have been prevented. You know, it could have been prevented. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was a voice that could have stopped whoever from shooting any weapon or whatever situation, then, you know, we got a fighting chance. But I don't see a voice right now. You know what I'm saying? So we got to work on that, man. And everything that you're doing, Chris, I'm gonna stand behind you firmly. And I think this is a lane that everybody that made mistakes should try to go through. Like, you know, if you see somebody with a machine and they pushing a good narrative like this to uplift the kids and stuff, this is something that we should all stand behind. You know, and nobody too tough to do this either. I see a lot of tough people, they acting like they too tough. Yo, I feed the homeless, you know what I mean? In Bushwick, the same community. I kind of plagued coming up as a young dude, but I give back. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is in the whole, you know, without preaching and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely salute you, Chris.
Word. Thank you. I appreciate that, brother. Because when I started this, man, dudes was looking at me like, what? You ain't gun violence. You know, I was Mr. Gun Violence. I'm being real.
Yo, nah, can I tell them how we got started with me even being in the project? Or you want to hold?
Yeah, bro. You know, this is real. This is to yourself, you know?
Yo, let me tell y'all a story real quick how I even got on with the project, bro. And I kind of was I was skeptical because I'm like, yo, what? A jail movie? Like, what? Yo, what is Chris talking about now? Like, all right, so we kind of linked through some mutual friends or whatever. You know, we ain't got to say their names right now, but we all met up on the block, and you know, Chris is pitching me this, you know, and I'm like, what are you talking about? We got to go inside a prison or jail? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna do that.
I had dudes who just came home was like, what? I'm not going to jail. You crazy? I just did 26 years. I was like, some of my peoples like just did 26 years. Yeah.
When Chris pitched the whole thing to me, it kind of was like, you know, you get that wake up call, you get that bell, like, all right, boom, this is something I'll probably need to be doing because this could potentially save my life and save some other people's life. So I just jumped on board from them, but it was crazy. Chris had to call about 2 or 3 people to get next to me anyway, because I don't just be popping outside like that. But we definitely, I think it was your birthday or something too, Chris. I think
that's a minute ago.
Yeah, it was somebody's birthday. We had a cookout or something outside, and it was just, we just laughed about it. And then I just agreed to just come on with it, man. And I've been going hard ever since then. And I just appreciate the opportunity again, brother.
Nah, that's a fact, man. You did real. Yo, listen, man. I'm not even gonna talk about it because I'm gonna actually play it. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. I want y'all to check it out. Right? So, you know, like I said, today's Lights Camera Action Digital Arts Masterclass. This is what this is. So I bring on different artists, characters from the film, business people. We have all types of people that pop out, right? And like I said, this is TSO Foundation, Chris Owens Foundation. So we usually deal with gun violence, but we also do a lot of things around film.
February 1st, first day of Black History Month.
That's right. So I have to go on because I'm gonna be real with you. It's times that I feel like I don't speak out enough. You know what I'm saying? Like I do things, I'm a doer. You will see it. Right. But to physically see me talk out against certain things, I'm like, I need to use my voice a little bit more. You know, I have a lot to share. You know what I mean? Not just, you know, I lost my man, but like I said, I came up in life. You know what I'm saying? I did 5 years in prison, you know, for shooting. And I tell you, man, the elements to that, you know, like when you go to jail, you take your whole family with you.
For real. That's a big fact.
Whatever you
that's what these young dudes gotta understand, yo, bro. Like you throwing multiple lives away, bro. Like you can't be that selfish. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you're gonna go out there and do something, you gotta understand you're doing something to somebody else's family, your family, you know what I'm saying? And other people might get caught up in between. So it's just crazy. And then when you're sitting in the mountains, like you're gonna lose people in the mountains. Them years are gonna go by. Like your girl's not gonna wait for you. You know what I'm saying? Your kids are gonna get older. You're gonna lose parents. You're gonna lose siblings. And you know, it's not worth it. You know, for one course of action could just wipe out really a whole generation if we're not lucky. You know?
Yeah. Let me tell you something that I said I'd never say when I was on my top bunk on my 3rd year. That I don't care. You understand? That's the worst thing you can say. I don't care. I don't give a, you know, I don't give a F, and then go out there and put that work in. You understand? Yeah. Because after 3 years, 2 years, you ain't mad no more. After 4 years, you're like, what the hell am I doing here?
Yeah, come on, man.
So it's like, you got to be mindful and practice emotional intelligence in the process, you know, of living this thing called life. Because there's numerous times where I just jumped out the window, man, and I had to learn. I had to literally learn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to learn the hard way. You got to learn fast, too. You know, and the thing is, you don't get none of the time back. You don't get nothing back. Like, as hard as these guys say they are, like, that's doing the crime and all that in the city, once they get locked up and all that, yo, all that tough stuff is out the window, because no matter what you do, you can't get time back, bro. You can't. There's no way you can make that time up, man.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? There's no way, bro.
That's real that you said that, right? Like basically you just said, you know, just making up time, right? Getting it back. And we here literally to try to save some lives and keep people from making mistakes. So, you know, when people, link up with the Chris Owens Foundation, we try to funnel them through the film and television, right? Or anything dealing with media, entertainment, because we know that's what the young people like and stuff like that. So that's why I want to, I'm going to play War Retroactive for you guys. You know, this is day one. And we're going to start critiquing certain things because this is a writing course as well. So we're going to get into Caltech, you know, on day 2. So basically I'm having some fun. People sign up tomorrow as well. We also going to have the people from Caltech, the actual company, come on and explain it too. All right, so I just dropped this about 3 days ago. We are 513.
Right.
We growing.
Let's go. Yeah. We ain't even started yet, man. We about to go in, man.
Listen, man, I didn't put no money behind this and nothing yet. And this is all organic. So people is watching this. By the end of
really watching, yeah, right.
Up to 1,000 views by the end of the week. By next week, we up another 1,000. Again, by the end of the month, I have 5,000-10,000 views. You know what I'm saying? We moving. And like I said, I need subscribers. So I need to get people to subscribe. So y'all want to see that second episode. You want to see that?
That's right.
Episode? I need y'all to subscribe. You know?
Subscribe, y'all. Come on now. Come to the channel and subscribe, man.
Yeah, so basically, you know, the actual film is actually being showed on Roku TV. So we got subscribers that actually go there. That's going to be more content, updated content and different types of content, sort of like YouTube. It's my own streaming service. So you see CSO Communications on Roku TV. You can also check out War Retroactive there as well. But we also utilize YouTube. When you go to Roku TV, you won't just see War Retroactive, you'll see other things. So that's a subscription-based service where you actually pay. Like I said, we keeping it moving. This summer is ours. You're going to see a lot of new actors, new artists. It's just going to keep coming, you know. And shout out to the cast of War Retroactive. You know, everybody involved did some amazing stuff. You know, like I said, I appreciate everyone, you know, everyone who came out, who supported. You know, people who like, share it, you know, but like at the end of the day, like I said, we're gonna keep it moving. I got some other projects coming out behind this too, Sam. You know,
definitely.
I'm definitely gonna share with you, you know, because I see you in the acting thing big now. So let's get into Retroactive. I'm gonna play this for you guys real quick. Let me share. You tell me, Sam, if you can see my screen as well.
Okay.